And would you look at that? It might actually work this time. I also am going to have to hit you guys with an immediate BRB, but um, I will give you guys a voice first, and then we will move on from there. All right. Do that, do this, do that, do this, do... Nope, not that. Do this. Perfect. Do this here. That there. Let's see here. Try to connect it this time. Unless it doesn't work. Oh, YouTube. YouTube. You are an interesting thing today. You are being a pain in the ass compared, like, more than normal. So you know what? We'll restart you again. One point, I guess, because I'm like, oh, don't show all. Okay, why? YouTube. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I changed the code this time, so it should work. Why? Yeah, it's like everything else works except for you, YouTube. There we go. God damn. It's like, I swear to God, it's like, it really could have worked earlier, but it just didn't decide to. It just said, no, it's not going to work. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a piss, and then we're going to stream today, so... welcome back. How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Yes, give 1 sec, and I will stream. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, and then I'll try it. Text to speech should be working. Yeah, it is working. Okay, I'll be back.
Hi, sorry I couldn't watch your last live. Doggo. The doctor said I was fine. Even though it definitely doesn't feel fine that I got a sharp pain in my back and got a nosebleed within several seconds of each other.
Oh, sorry, I am back once again. Let's try this all over again. Try it all over again. Alright. Alrighty. And we will copy and paste this, and then we will work. Okay, I will look at your thing in just a sec. Nope, not Twitter. Twitch. There we go. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Sorry, I couldn't watch your last live. You don't need to apologize. It's fine. You actually have a life. You have a life compared to me, so you know that like, that's good. It's good. You guys have lives outside of stream, so, and that's okay. Let's see here. Let me notify the Discord. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Alrighty. Y'all may want to lower your volume a little bit, because this one's like really loud for some odd reason. I don't know why. It just ended up giving me ear rape audio, so fair warning. It's a little bit, Let's see here.
Good day, Color, Cubico, and Zen.
Hello. How was your guys' day so far? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Etc. Etc.
Hey.
Hello. Sorry. Someone said the doctor said I was fine, even though it definitely doesn't feel fine. That I got a sharp pain. Was he a specialist or was he a general? Primary care? Usually primary care doctors don't really entirely know.
I'm playing as Tarnished Judas in Isaac. Really good modded character, I think. BAA.
I want to know. Hi, Bio Newman. How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general?
Primary care.
Yeah, that might be why. It's because of the fact that how you say it? That might be because of the fact that how you say it? That might be because of the fact that
What do you think of flock cameras? Do you support the destruction of them?
Yes, obviously. What are you, like an FBI agent or something? And if you are, yes, obviously.
He just told me to go to the ER if I got dizzy or went numb.
ER if I went Disney. That's crazy. That's wild. It's like yeah, primary care doctors don't really know the exact thing. They can tell you your symptoms, but then you have to look at like a specialist to be able to figure that out.
I got rock bottom. Yay. No stat downs for the rest of the run.
I got rock bottom, yay. No stat down. Okay, I have no idea what you mean, Echo. Appreciate it, but, you know. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing really happening on screen, so I guess, you know, it is what it is. Man! There we go. Alright. Yeah, then we gotta add this sound effect. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like fucking with a lot of sound effects right now. Not sound effects. I'm fucking with like I'm making like a shitpost, but I don't know. For some odd reason, I just had like a weird aha moment. Take on me. No, I'm joking. I had a weird aha moment, so I just wanted to put it together for a second, and then we'll go back to doing the drawing again. That will take me way too long to do. I'll like the class. Let's see, where does he start? There we go. I know the. Damn it. Ah, shit. I'm gonna actually have to speed that up a little bit. Hold on. Can I put it ×2, or I might have to like. Actually, that kind of works better. Kind of. Actually works. There we go. Okay. I don't know. There's something missing, I still think. Oh, you know what? I know what. Evolution of man. Let's see. There's no penis, right? Actually have no idea. Don't look like it now. Oh, what Twitch will count as a penis. There we go. I just need like a more simple drawing though. Something simple. SFW. There we go. Oh my god, that's a way more wild chart. I just need a basic chart. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to like have a basic image. Sorry if I'm not saying much. What do you call it? The only thing I really did today was vote, so, you know, and then, you know, drink a little bit. So, not a little bit, probably a lot of it, let's be honest. Probably I'm just drinking a lot more than I should, but oh well. Here we go, perfect. Images. Huge. Man. Perfect. Let's do this one. Let's grab this real quick. And then, how are y'all doing today? What are y'all up to? I guess not up to, but what are y'all? You know, what was y'all's day? Because my day was kind of a little crazy. So, and I don't really want to talk. I don't think we should be talking about politics right now. So, Let's make this into black and white.
I'm a bit frustrated with my doctor, but otherwise I'm alright.
I'm glad to hear it. Honestly, a bit frustrated with my doctor. Yeah, some doctors will just have like what do I call it? Some doctors will have like an how do you say it? They'll hold on. There we go. Some primary care doctors tend to say you're fine a lot, but I wouldn't really trust that as much because primary care doctors don't really entirely know, but like, you know, legally they also don't want to like tell you something that they could be sued for. But if you get like a flyer with a bunch of your problems and your doctor says that you're okay, just necessarily like check in with a primary care doctor that involves like whatever that specific symptom is, because not primary care doctors, check in with a specialist to make sure that you're actually okay, because the problem is primary care doctors know the general stuff, but they do not necessarily entirely know like the stuff that's for specific types of like organs and bones and veins and shit. You know, they don't know specific things. So it's like, you know, but they'll tell you that you're okay, but then they are wrong. They can be wrong a lot, you know. Not saying that, you know, that person doesn't know how to do their job. It's like they know, the problem is they know how to do their job, but the problem is they're also like really bad at trying to like, you know, trying to make sure that people actually still get the care they need, you know? Because they're freaking how you say it? Yeah, to get the care they need, because, you know, they don't want people panicking, but it makes things worse when you don't when you're trying to not get someone to panic, you know? I don't know. It's just people in the medical field, they're just a lot more scared nowadays because they just can't what do you call it? Because they just can't afford like lawsuits and shit now. Which is fair. I get it, you know. It sucks. It really, really does suck. Yeah, this doesn't have a penis on it, does it? I'm like trying to check. It doesn't look like a penis. Hold on. Open image in new tab. Just like zoom in and see if there's like a penis there. Doesn't look like it, no. It's like it's just missing something. Okay. Wait a second. Is this AI generated? It's AI generated. Motherfucker, it's AI generated. God damn it. You asshole. Not you, but the fucking... Wow. Go fuck yourself. That's annoying as hell. I had to zoom in for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Motherfucker, you dipshits. Hate when they fucking do that. Wow, I didn't even check if it was AI generated, but then I like looked at it for a second. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on a minute. This is a fucking... Wow. What a dipshit. Okay. God damn it. Oh, here we go. This one can't be AI generated. Let me see. No, it's not. Okay. Damn it, dude. God, I fucking hate that shit. Hate that. Okay. Man. Put 2. Wow. That actually got me. Oh, yeah. I fucking hate shit like that. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to it too much because I was trying to look for like an image that was like SFW, so... Let's see. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, you used to be able to just, put whatever, used to be able to put whatever online, but now, now it's considered, now most, what do you call it? Most corporate companies don't want you putting like biology on their thing. And I get it. You're not trying to spam your platform with porn, but it does kind of suck when it's stuff like this. Because I mean, I'm using it for a meme, but like, I don't know, people have that are, using education or like, making educational stuff. I kind of feel bad for them. But hey, so I'm gonna make it black and white again. Hold on. And there we go. And yeah, this, or the opacity to 0. started at 70. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of rainbows.
Also, I posted a video
today.
about the annoying orange in the politics channel. Did you see it?
I did not. Knowing Orange in the Politics channel. Let's see here. Oh, President Simulator. Okay. It's a video. We could put it as a you know what, fuck it. Whatever. This is probably overstimulating, but you know, since it's video after video, but fine. I'm really gonna not take the effort to stretch or to fix it though. Hold on, actually, you know what? Maybe I can. Let me see. All right. I'll get to the videos after I draw, but let me just see what this is.
His big beautiful face. I looked at Phil and his big beautiful face. I grabbed his ass cheeks and I went, look at yourself, Don.
That's just true. Damn. You guys shouldn't have gotten like some, you know, why'd you guys like send real footage? This is crazy. I didn't realize there was like straight up leaked footage.
Donald, you're an icon.
Mr. Trump, my arm is getting tired.
Did I tell you to stop spraying?
Mr. President, your full name.
Yeah. Fuck. It is sometimes just really funny to laugh at, you know, it's funny to laugh at this guy.
It's all
but-
over these files,
Damn
and we
it.
have photos of you on the island. What is your response?
Mr. President, you have
I'm not gonna lie, I do like that they drew this guy like Johnny Bravo instead of like our current president. That is a really nice touch. Especially for how the guy is moving, and like I guess what do you call it? I know that the other guy talks like Elvis Presley, but like, you know, I don't know, like Johnny Bravo talks like Elvis Presley, and it's like a joke on that, but I don't know. I just like the hair. I think it was a genius idea making him more like a Johnny Bravo thing rather than I mean, still using his stuff, but you know what I mean.
successfully bombed every country on Earth.
I told you my plan was perfect. It's the best plan.
Not every country, right, Daddy?
No, little Ben. Now get back to work.
Damn, can't believe you guys leaked real footage of that. I can't believe you guys got real footage from the White House. Congratulations. God damn. I can't believe, yeah, wow. It's crazy. Exclusive footage right here. Hopefully the government doesn't come after me for having that real ass footage. So. Man! There we go, okay. Let's see here.
And for your information, I prefer AI-free, GIF daddy fetish material made by man.
Whoops. That didn't last very long. Hold on. Why did that only stay like that for so long? Hold on. There you go.
Man.
Damn. Let me stay on the screen for that long. Maybe if I make it 100? Crazy. Hold on.
Man.
There we go. Now you can tell what it is.
A man.
My family is in the room next to me. Holy carp, that was a jump scare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Apologies. I did say ear rape warning. I did say ear rape warning when what do you call it? When I was like talking about the video, but
A man.
there we go. Cool. Okay, let's see. See how this looks.
And for your information, I prefer AI-free, GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free, GIF daddy fetish material made by man.
Oh, I need to actually add more text later too. Hold on. Flow chart. There we go. Not flow chart. What is it called? Bracket? What's it called? Flow chart? Not flow chart. Bracket chart? Bracket chart. Fuck is the name of it? Bracket chart. Let me see. No, not bracket chart. Fuck is the name of it? But like beginning, middle, end flow chart. Hold on. Reading charts. Let me see. No. All reading charts. Let me see what the name of it is. Oh, cool. Great. Yeah, no, I don't want a basic chart. The one that has a little, like, dip thingy. Hold on. Beginning, middle, and chart. Let's see here. Oh, damn. These are all different now. Oh, there's like a burger one now. That's actually a way easier way to explain that than what we got in school. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Because we always had this weird, like, chart thing with, like, a dip on the top, and then it was, like, beginning, middle, end. And then there's, like, a bunch of middle stuff. Yeah, it was interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, plot chart. Is that the name of it? Plot chart? Let's see. Oh yeah, plot chart diagram. There it is. Yeah, plot chart. That's what it was called. Trails. See if we can find one that's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one, the plot diagram chart. I don't know if you guys even get taught this anymore, but this is what we used to get taught in school, is like when it came to reading, it was like, hey, you know, you gotta understand the plot diagram chart. We got taught this in like 3rd grade, but you know. Let's just take the color out real quick. White, perfect. Oh, I gotta actually put it behind her too. Fuck. Hold on. Oh yeah, guess I can't really put it anywhere. Interesting. Yeah, I can't really put it anywhere. Interesting. Honestly, it's too tiny. I have to, like, can't really read it like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to come up with something different. Let's see here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I actually don't know what to do here. Guess I'll just add text. I just didn't. Guess I just take the word plot and then put like an X through it. Yeah, because there's not really much I can do here. Let me see if I just put the word plot. What pops up? Obviously not the word plot. Okay. I was hoping that I was gonna get like a 3D image. Probably I was getting a 3D image that just said the word plot. Yeah, not really. Not really. Yeah. This actually is kind of a good GIF. I just don't know if the background has been taken out. Types. Transparent. Let's see. That'll work. I don't know why, like, hold on. Plot text. See if I can find it. Like, anything's got, like, plot text. 3D. Trying to find, like, a really shitty 3D version of, like, of a word plot. Damn. Just this, I guess. And I'll grab this one. Y'all are very quiet today. What's up? Y'all are super quiet today, unless nobody is here. And everybody got ear raped. Sorry if that happened. Oh, wait. Huh. Huh. I didn't have the volume on. Wait a second. So how did you guys even hear that?
Just in pain is all.
Just in pain is all. I'm sorry. I hope you...
My ears were blessed.
Ears were blessed. Ears were blessed.
Not in the mood to talk.
Okay, I gotcha. Ears were blessed. Well, can't believe it. Oh, man. Blessed. Oh, actually, I do actually have something to bring up on that. Considering, you know, I have a weird thing that I actually probably should say ahead of time. I really, like, am getting really fucking tired of evangelical bullshit because, like, there's so many people that are screaming out, like, about, like, advertising their, like, church and shit and, like, talking about, like, you know, giving, you know, like, preparing for your sins for God and shit. Well, everybody's, like, broken, starving and all that shit, you know? It always makes me fucking wonder how people can even, like, fall into religion in the first place. Because, like, the irony is, think about it this way. You know, the brain in your body is you, right? Like, you're still, like, you know, the body is you, but, like, the brain is what's controlling your entire body. And think about it this way. If your brain dies, you know, like, this, you know, a lot of people are gonna really, you know, I mean, I don't know if anybody here is religious. I don't think so. I mean, if you're watching me, probably not. But, you know, I really want to sit here and respect people that have religion and shit, but the irony is I just don't think I can anymore because of, one, all the fucking evangelical bullshit happening.
Religion. I took angel deals in Isaac because when you were playing as tarnished Judas, you become blue instead of red.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that is what it is, right? But that's a whole different thing. You know, that's just like in media. But like, I'm just saying in general. I don't know. I don't think really anyone that is like involved in religion even believes in
If
that
God exists, he does not deserve my worship.
No. Well, yeah, I'm just saying if people just really like, it's so ironic that people like that they say that people genuinely believe this shit because I just don't believe them at all. Because the fact that you like, you know, I don't know, think about it this way, right? One, I know it's because of selfish reasons, but two, let's say that, you know, like, you know, let's say, okay, whatever, right? That's a little bit, that can be like determined by the type of person, right? But now, let me hit you with this on the reason why, you know, I just don't think it fucking exists. Your brain is you, right? You have a brain. Everybody has a brain. Nobody can deny that you don't have a brain because we know that it exists. Like, it's literally what makes you move. It's what makes you alive. It is you. Your brain is you, right? So think about it this way. Your brain eventually does die, right? So how, like, you know, so here's the problem. Why the fuck would you actually have anything else to even transfer to a different state of being, right? Like, you're dead, right? There's no reason to be sitting here, like, believing this freaking fantasy. And I know I sound like such a freaking jerk saying this, and it sounds so evil, but, like, it sounds, like, weird and evil and deadly. But it's not even necessarily because of that shit. It's just because of the fact that it's, like, you know, you're spending a bunch of your life you're spending a bunch of your life, like, trying to hope that there is something after you die, which is just not true. And the reason why we know that is provably not true is because of people's brains. Once your brain dies, you're dead. There's nothing else left of you. So, you know, you could say souls or whatever, but there's no proven thing of souls. It's just you are, your brain is you. Once you die, there's nothing else. It sounds scary. It sounds horrifying, right? It sucks, right? Because it's like, yeah, obviously nobody lives forever. But it's like, genuinely, like, why, how do I say it? Like, why sit here and just continue believing a fantasy from, like, the 1800s, right? Like, it's not even 1800, but like BCE times, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, why continue doing something that is just not provable, right? Why continue, like, defending something that just isn't provable? You could say hope or whatever, but the problem is, like, what kind of, like, hope has it given other than just people being jerks? Genuinely, it's like, it doesn't sound too great, right? It's like, a lot of times they'd be like, oh, people burn in hell and whatever. But, where is hell, right? It's like, oh, it's below the earth, but there's lava under there. So it's like, why would that really be a thing, right? I don't know. Why would that be? That just doesn't exist. You're just incorrect. Like, space exists, right? We can, don't get me wrong, there's probably like godlike creatures out there that'd fucking have something insane that we can't explain. But the problem is we don't have any proof that our that our state of being gets collected because it's our brains that are us. And we don't live that long. That's the problem. I mean, we live a long time compared to like animals, but think about it this way, like bees and bees die and bears die, like animals die, right? And they don't have like any state of being, because that means like, does that mean like animals and shit are also like transferred to like something else? Like they don't have souls. Nobody has a soul. It's not like soul, it's blood and guts and like your brain is you. That's the reason why you exist. We know that that's possible we know that the brain is you because when old people have like dementia, or yeah, when old people have like dementia. Hi, SG13. How's work? How's Ains? Who's a furry femboy?
Hell yes.
I'm not a furry. I apologize. I'm also not a femboy. I don't know where you got that from. I appreciate it either way, but yes, this is a, I guess, furry friendly place, I'm a
Read the
little
Bible, and do not make excuses. It is clear that the God of the Bible does not deserve worship.
well, it's not
Oh, my
even...
bad, bruh.
Well, you're good. You're good, SG13.
I have strong opinions on this. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm what do you call it? At the cross. What the heck? What does this say? Crossroads, don't turn left? What crossroads? What are you talking about? Is this a troll? Hold on. Hold on. Let me check. I think this might be a troll. Hold on.
No, don't turn left.
No, don't turn left. Yeah,
The King in Yellow.
King in Yellow.
Read it. We'll be stream lurking. My dog and I are gonna go out to the backyard.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
not.
Okay.
It's a warning.
A warning? For what? Are you talking about just like things that are happening, I guess? You're talking about just like the book that you're talking about, or what? Generally trying to like
You see, the king can lead you to a trap.
see the king can lead you to a trap. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just the irony is,
It's stuck in
yeah.
the game.
Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't know, man. I just genuinely like, I don't know. It's like, I think the problem is a lot of people are
It's a
just
godlike reality
so.
warping ability.
I gotcha. Yeah, people are just so what do I call it? People are so like afraid of their own mortality that people will do anything to live forever. But it's so ironic because like by the time people get really old, they want to die because they're in so much fucking pain. And that might be the irony, is maybe that's just it. People that are not like disabled, or people that are not like, or people that when they get old, they're just like, they're like so in so much pain that they just rather like die than ever have to live again, right?
Edit now, bro.
Edit now, bro? Edit, what am I editing now?
You live once, so live without regret. Do what you believe is right. Don't talk edit. I can
Don't-
edit.
Don't talk, edit. I can edit. I know, I'm...
In CapCut.
I gotcha. I know, I'm doing both, dude. Jeez, chill out. You're good. Chill out, SG. I appreciate you being here, but again, you know, I don't know, man. Genuinely, people need to understand that, hold on.
I know the plot.
I need X. What do I call it? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. I mean to pull up fucking Twitter. No, man, it's just genuinely like, if your state of being is like, that is not what I'm looking for. If your state of being is like, you know, I don't know, it's so ironic because this is why I think rich people are so afraid of dying, is because like, you know, they realize their own mortality, and they realize even if they die, they won't like, I say it, they realize like, you know, they'll die eventually, so they try to like have every little bit of every single medicine and thing that just exists like forever. But eventually, you know, the body just dies. And people are scared of that, right? Like, people are super scared just to, like, pass away, right? But, you know, that's the reason why you try to do the best with your own life and try to make sure everybody else's life is okay. Because at the very least, you know, how do I say this? Being forgotten is better than being remembered, because the only people that are typically remembered are either like massive heroes or fascists. That's it. Like, think about it, you know. It's like, do you really want to be remembered as like a terrible person forever, right? Like, I know that damn well, like, there probably are some of y'all that may be revolutionaries in the future, but, you know, it's best that a lot of y'all will probably, you know, y'all and even I will be forever forgotten, because if we are, then at the very least, that means that we did, like, things correct, if that makes any sense, right? I know that I'm just rambling and it sounds like I'm saying nothing, because I really kind of am. I'm kind of focusing on two different
Dude, please
things.
finish the edit.
I am. Chill. SG, editing takes time. Chill out. SG, I'm sorry that, you know, I'm grabbing like images and stuff. You gotta, you know, I'm sorry if, you know, if you're used to super fast, like quick, you know, quick style things, this is just not your place. I apologize.
I know, bro.
Yeah. What was I saying? I'm kind of talking about something else as well, man. So I apologize. What was I saying? Then I lost what I was saying.
Can you play the video, bro?
I play the video in a second. Trying to like figure out something real quick. No, not right this second. Checking.
Plot makes no.
Mainly trying to like figure out how to how do you say it? Trying to align sound up real quick. Trying to line things up real quick. Let's see here. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's ironic because like a lot of rich people just are so afraid to die, you know. And it really shows because they're trying to kill everybody else along with them because they're so afraid of their own mortality. And we know this, you know, that's how dictators end up like, that's how kind of even people that were old become like something crazy to just being the worst people.
No.
Hold on. Sorry. I don't know. See, now I lost what I was saying. I had a good thing going, but then, you know, got a little bit interrupted.
Makes no.
Dictator? You mean Hitler?
I mean fucking just dictators. Period. Just like dictators throughout history. Not just Hitler, but, you know, like every dictator that existed in the past. Hitler is obviously the worst one, but again, you know, but every dictator has had genuine issues. Like every dictator is was pretty bad, dude. It's just this guy was just even worse.
No sense.
Okay.
Like,
Just every dictator, obviously, yeah, he's obviously the worst of the worst, but again, that's not really like, that's a pretty hard thing to freaking jump to, and we currently have dictators that are kind of similar to him. Actually, we have one that's similar to him. We have one in our own freaking country, or not our own country, sorry. We have one in a different country that's actually him,
Dude, so
and
how
then
can you text
one
to speech there? Is it free? Can you try it, bro?
text-to-speech, is it free? It's just it's a program called Social Stream Ninja. It uses it's free text-to-speech. I pay I usually I donate to the guy because this shit ain't free. So I mean, this is free to use, but I'm just saying, obviously it doesn't cost $0 to make this thing work, So, and he constantly has to adjust it because YouTube's a pain in the ass, so, Anyway, I had a thing going, but then I forgot. Okay, here we go.
Can you try
and
it?
for your information, I prefer a
Can you try it? Try what? Try what? What am I trying?
AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense.
Hold on. Sorry.
The plot makes no sense. I like it.
There we go. Alright. That's an okay shitpost. It's not really one of my best work, but...
Like it. And for your information, I prefer
That's
AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense.
Damn it, fuck.
I know the
Here.
plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free
Let's see.
GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free. I like
Shit, sorry. Sorry, breathing.
I sent the haha guy in the general chat. Half blue and half red, I think.
Half blue, half red. I would not know, Quebeco. Apologize. Alright. Anywho. Let's see if I can get this correct. Let's see here.
I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it.
There we go. Alright. I don't know. That's alright, I guess. It made me giggle a little bit, to be honest. I don't know. What do you think? What do y'all think? Is that okay? I don't know. I don't think I made it that funny. I thought it was gonna be a lot more funny than when I made it, but I don't know. I don't know. Am I missing something? I could give him a monocle, but the monocle probably won't really change anything. Maybe.
I like it.
I want to give him something that's very millennial, but again, I just don't know if that really matters that much. I don't think there's really anything I can do that would make it very millennial core.
Man. I know the plot makes no sense. Like it. Plot makes no sense.
Shit, hold on. Actually, Breeze here.
Also, will you check it out real quick? Just to give an opinion on how the fella looks like. It's a screenshot from the run I'm currently in.
Maybe Kabeko, maybe. Not right this second. Being incredibly boring today. I know that I am because I usually would be talking a lot more. Yeah, I'll check in a second, I guess.
Like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. Like it. And for your
Okay,
I'm still here.
I think that works. Pretty sure that SG guy probably like wanted me to. I don't know if he's still here. There's like one person that like
Just
I
not
know.
in the mood to talk today.
I gotcha.
How did you do the video, bro?
How did I do the video? What video? What are you talking about? This video? What do you mean? I mean, how did I do the video?
the plot makes no sense. Like plot makes no sense. Like
Wait, hold on. Right along. Where does he breathe? Yeah, he breathes right here, so.
like it.
Alright, that's pretty good. I don't know.
Did the guy say frog it?
No, he says I like it. Baby, I like it, the way you move on the floor. Baby, I like it. Hold on. What is the name of it? Like it. Baby, I like it, the way you move on the floor. Baby, I like it. Do 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 do. I don't even think anybody knows who Enrique what do you call it? Iglesias is. They do know how Pitbull is, though. I don't know. I don't think it really matters if I put that. I was gonna think about giving him that, but I was like, I don't know. If I go, baby, I like it, it'll be a little strange. So. I don't think it will really matter with that. 414 million views. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll just put some regular text. I was trying to think here, but I was like, I don't know. Trying to think here because I'm like, would that really make any sense in the modern day? And the answer is probably not, because even people my own age wouldn't even know what that is. So, I mean, they probably would know who he is, but again, it's just too niche. I need to find something that's a little bit less niche.
How did you do the audio, bro, the talking? How?
When I do the audio, because it's a setting, I just,
Please tell me, bro.
it's just in the, what do you call it? It's just a setting in the, in Filmora.
Like it.
Like deep breath too, I could add here. Like do like let's see. Deep, whoops, exclamation point. Deep breath. There we go. Doink. Get like really tiny. Deep breath.
I like it.
There we go. Cool.
And for your information, I prefer AI-free Yif Daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it.
Yeah, it's a thing in Filmora where you go to the audio. Hold on. It's where you go to the audio. Sorry, one sec. So you'll click the audio, and then you'll hit audio, and then you'll hit settings on the equalizer,
TT.
and it will pop up with a what do you call it? And it'll pop up with a with an audio thing. So what are you saying TT for? What's up? Okay. I don't know. This seems like it kind of works. I'm trying to think because I'm like feeling pretty satisfied, but I don't know honestly. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it missing something?
No AI.
I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free Yif.
No, AI is the new organic food label. New organic food label. What do you mean new organic food label? What are you talking about?
My friend just spoiled Tahi ending of House MD.
Oof. What do you mean? What do you mean, Rhea? How risky, Reyna?
Daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I know the plot makes no sense.
Oh shit, hold on. Guess the breathing is a little different, to be honest. I need to extend this a little.
Voice acting is impeccable FR.
I like it.
Voice acting is impeccable, for real. Not really. I just kind of like, it's probably because of the filter. I did a really bad job, like, trying to replicate it, so I'm like, I don't know. I think it seems alright, all put together, but, you know.
And for your information, I prefer AI-free Yif Daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free Yif Daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. Plot makes no sense. I like it. Makes no sense.
Internet footprint.
Internet footprint? Yeah, pretty much. Internet footprint, yeah. I forgot my window was open. I don't know if you guys heard that freaking car, like, rev on by. Anyway, alright. Let's see here.
And for your
Okay, I'm just gonna watch it one more time, and then I think I got it all. Let's see.
information, I prefer AI-free Yif Daddy fetish material made by man. I know the plot makes no sense. I like it. And for your information, I prefer AI-free Yif Daddy fetish material made by man.
Let's see. Food labeled organic ostensibly has paid for a finer grade label. Finer grade. Labeling no AI implies one viewer can't tell on own, and it matters. To it matters? What? That something is AI or not AI? I mean, it does matter if it's AI or not AI, because the problem is the person that makes like AI slop is not really a person that cares that much. And a person that doesn't is a person that actually just gives a shit about what they make. Like, one's a scammer that's trying to scam you for, for your time, which your time is the most valuable thing to ever exist. You may not think it, but to every person that entertains you, your time is gold. You may not think this, but your time is absolute gold to them because you can't really get that back. So making that a, what do you call it? So yeah, just trying to, how do I say this? Trying to make it where like, sorry, my brain is a little distracted. Trying to like, you know, like dwindle your time or minimize, like not minimize, but it's a word for it. Trying to make your time sound like it's not like valuable is not great. You don't want to do that to yourself. So you are very valuable, and people really need to understand. Like a lot of times, people in the entertainment industry need to understand that. I know, like I said, I know that a lot of people. Okay, I think I'm
Daddy, please
back
tell me
now.
how.
Tell you what? What am I telling you? Sorry, the stream crashed for a second. What am I telling you? What do you want me to tell you? Very confused. I also need to put in my new wire because I have an old wire that's like all fucked up and shit. I probably should put in a new one because it seems like somebody keeps like stepping on it. So that's fun. Okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. Oops. Do need to fix this one though. Let's see. Let's do this as 121. And positioning, video. Hello? 100. Wait, what? It's all the same? 100, 100. Didn't I maximize you? You're crazy. This is like in a different place. What? Wait a second. Why are you... Hold on. So I'm clicking on this. Height, positioning, and width and height is the same thing. Also, what am I telling you, SG? Sorry, I got like really distracted. Why is this not like... What is different here? I'm so confused. This is fine here. Yep. This is here. Yep. I'm so confused. Because it says 100 and 100, right? It's 0 and 0. But this... Yeah, and this is the same, so I'm so confused. How did that happen? Text is 121, right? Okay. Oh, positioning is different here now. Okay. That's why. Positioning is different on the text rather than like the full thing. Got it. Okay, I see. The hell? What did I just do here? Oh, did I delete that?
The thing about telling unknown, if I cannot tell by EATINH it that the food is organic, then I am at the mercy of the certifier receiving the payment for the label that they know the difference.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of the point, somebody that's honest about that. You'd rather buy the higher quality material, especially if it's the same. Like, the difference between like what do you call it? You're kind of comparing like apples and oranges here. With art, it's just like the person that is like making the art and actually not using generative AI is telling you that they're not using generative AI, and it costs you the same amount, right? When the person is using AI, they don't really care about what they're making. That's the difference. It's like a chef versus why fast food worker. Why eat at a fast food restaurant why eat at like a fast food place if a restaurant charges the same amount?
There is a divergence. If the material is higher quality in final judgment, then the no AI is ulterior.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the no AI is just better. I'm so confused. Like, you're saying that it doesn't matter, but I'm like, it does. The person that makes stuff not AI just cares more. That's simple as that. Not to mention probably charging you the same price now. Because AI hoes are obviously greedy motherfuckers. It's like, again, why pay $20 to a person to generate AI like that with a fucking free machine than just like pay an artist $20?
There's
Like,
hope for you yet. Confusion came from goodwill to attempt.
There's hope for you yet. Confusion came from goodwill to attempt. I'm okay. I'm not sure why you're quoting something right now. I mean, yeah, that's just true, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. People just don't like being lied to.
I know
You know, people like by this point have associated AI with a shittier product. Straight up. You know, and it's only been true. That's the problem. It's like every time that like somebody uses AI, the product is shittier. Like every time a company makes like a shitty version of something, we've associated it with it being shitty. You know? Like I said, I mean, I like, it's better to probably watch me, somebody that values your time, than a fucking AI that, like, that only really talks when you give it money. Like, you see what I mean? I know that sounds ironic. I'm not trying to value myself immensely. I'm just, like, trying to show, like, you know, if you have an AI, like, you know, in a chat, like, in a Twitch chat, like, you know, like, follows a Twitch chat, I'm probably more superior than an AI that has like more followers. I'm a lot better than I guess somebody that has more followers, if that makes any sense. You know, not even am I like better than, like, I'm not saying I'm better like quality wise, but I am saying that like it is more worth it to be in my chat and talk in my chat than it is to talk in like a big streamer's chat or an AI chat, right? Because an AI is just going to like go off of prompts, and it won't really have any human responses other than regurgitated garbage that someone else said, and it won't really be consistent because it's a machine. It doesn't really know like human consistency.
You should try to value yourself immensely. That way, it may be.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I meant, you know, value yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, put value to yourself. You know, that's what I'm saying. You as a viewer just have more worth than you think. You're the most like valuable thing to the internet. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You know, people that, you know, I like, most of us wouldn't exist. Like most people that make stuff or stream or, you know, make art, we wouldn't really exist without the viewer, you know, whether they like it or not, you know.
See,
like,
you're all like it must be human, and simultaneously say I am low value man.
See, you're all like, it must be human, simultaneously say I never said you're low value. I said the opposite. What are you talking about? I said you have like the highest value to ever exist. I'm so
I know
confused.
your type, because I can just type.
I know your type because I can just type doing ching. Okay, are you trolling me? Is this what you're doing? Okay, I'm starting to realize you're just fucking with me. Okay. I was like, what the fuck you mean? I was like, I'm not calling you low value. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, the hell? Okay, alright, you're just fucking with me. Got it. Alright.
Busting your balls a little?
Yeah, a little bit. Busting my balls? Why are you calling it my balls?
When did I get 1k of those coins?
When I get 1k of those coins? Probably just from watching. You get them after a long time of watching. Yeah, by the way, the gay coin, you know, the useless button is still really fucking expensive because
I am majorly genuine in my sentiments because real is easy to be and often funny too. Oh, right. I was too busy playing Isaac.
Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. I am majorly genuine in my sentiments because real is easy to be and often funny too. I'm not sure why you're speaking in like a literature form. Sounds like you're trying to speak as like a poem, like in a poem way, you know? I mean, you know, it's up to you, you know. But, you know, sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, that's just truthful. I don't know what you really want me to do, Risky Reina. I don't know if you're giving me, like, auto responses or what, but I don't know. Sounds a little unnatural. Yeah, okay, don't all of y'all start just, like, quoting shit, please, for the love of God. Don't just like be saying quotes at me. I won't really know how to. I mean, I guess I'm not talking that much, so. And the SG guy just bailed on me. I was explaining to him about the sound thing, but I guess he left. Let's see. Words are used to vessel meaning. What words would you have preferred? Sorry, would you prefer I have used what I meant? Yeah, but listen to how you're talking. Hold on. Let me pull up some Shakespeare music. Not Shakespeare music, but like some like fancy music. Hold on. Let me just like, you know. Hold on. Can't really like fucking think of the classy music. This one, there we go. Yeah, so it sounds like what you're doing right now. Like let me put it in perspective real quick. Sounds like right now you're like hold on. Hello? There we go. Yeah, this, like, where you're like, words are used as a vessel of meaning. What words would thou prefer I have used? And what, damn it, it keeps pushing it up. Hold on. Words are used to vessel meaning. What words would you preferred I have used? And what, and what I meant? You know, this sounds like that kind of shit, you know? How do I contrive the fine motor effort of typing this English without the... Oh, it's the... Oh, shit, it muted. Hold on. Try this again. Sorry. Let me restart. My bad. Here we go. How do I contrive the fine motor effort of typing this English without listening to Ho I am talk?
See how you quote me to dodge my request for new words. Type
See how you quote me to dodge my request for new words, type ship. I thou say skibbity riz. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. This is dumb. I sound so old saying that. Now that's not, that's, you know, that's more, you know, that's more Sumer. I'd rather you not talk about it like that, but, you know, but at the same time, you're also...
Are you? LMAO. I actually laughed.
Yeah, it sounds like he's just like saying quotes, and I'm, you know, I mean, it's okay. It's just a very interesting way to talk. It's because human beings don't usually talk in poems. I mean, you know, it's okay. I didn't realize I was like, I didn't realize I opened, you know.
Rolls card AHH speech LMAO. It is as if you are able to understand me, and it is the fact of that yap flustering you that you are sublimating and intonating. Fine Esquire.
Yeah. Okay, so they are fucking with me. Good to know. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, let me hit repeat on this. So I had a feeling this is like an old joke that they're using. Hold on. Oh shit, hold on. No, not Twitch, you motherfucker. Wait for that to play first.
The advertisement is finished.
Okay, perfect. Hold on. Here we go.
It is as if you are able to understand me, and it is the fact of that yap flustering you that you are sublimating and intonating. Fine Esquire.
Yeah.
The advertisement is finished.
Yeah, sure. If we're gonna start talking all fancy, then I'm gonna start talking, and we're gonna bring this in here then.
Creature of steel, my gratitude upon thee for my freedom.
It really does, just like, it does fit way too well. Damn. Christ. Yeah, it's just straight up, that's what's happening right now. Y'all are just, like, talking in high class, or not, like, in, you know, 1800s. Like, high classness. It's weird. I don't know. Just fancy music, I guess. It's really funny. Alright. Dust Thou Color is going to, you know, upload on the click clocks. You know.
As you wish. It is your broadcast, Sir Color.
Yes, it is my broadcast. I mean,
I'm OVRH restroking mine own
what's
dick.
the opposite?
Trust
of
at me, bro.
I'm over here stroking mine own dicketh. Of course. Make sure if you gooneth, well, I guess if you gooneth, you know, you won't really make a mess, but if you coometh, then you must cleaneth thou chariot, a table, I don't know. What's table? Wicket, I don't know. What's table in fancy English? Can't remember. Old
Here I come,
English.
stroking mine scrotum. I am fucking laughing. LMAO.
Boy, they. How did we get to this point? By being us. I don't know why I'm asking, you know.
I think, therefore I am. Rene Descartes. Achievement unlocked. How didst we receiveth a tree?
The achievement unlocked. How did receiveth here?
Podium.
Wow. Exquisite dialogue. Of course, we must look at this podium. Oh god. I was burping and trying to get mucus out at the same time. Dost thou spit cup or dost thou, chest burning with the pits of hell? I don't know.
And I would life. Peniso, Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Exactly, of course. True, Shakespeare. True Shakespearean, dialogue. Thou'st a fine viewer of chat. That's fine tobacco. What's a zero? It could be zero in... I mean, you could say zero in Old English, but I'm like trying to... Or not, you can't, you know, it's still zero. I'm just trying to think, like, what you can say in something else. Sideways infinity. I guess that's just infinity. Anyway, trying to think of a title for this.
I was using an MF translator because I don't know any Old English words besides thou and thy.
That is fair enough. An Old English translator? I love how you went to, like, put in thine effort to, go on the doused interwebs and conjure a... Well, conjure is not really an Old English word. Yeah, and conjure in the pen teller, and looked for thous, translate,
If you say stool, you high key chair. If you say stall, then you somehow know how to pronoun nouns table in Russian.
Nouns table in Russian. What is thous table? We use, actually, what is table in Old English? Hold on. Now I'm gonna use it. Doused what's translator in Spanish? In Spanish? Translator in Old English. Hold on. Let's see. don't even know what would be similar to translator. No, what the hell?
As a matter of fact, I too used an old English translator many a year ago in English class during the COVID quarantine.
What the hell? This isn't old English. Why is it Russian? What the hell? Be we soon. Be we gehen. What the hell?
Replying to Cubeaco
This isn't
008, I
right.
was using a MF translator because I don't know any old English words besides thou and thy. Scrio, but do not plow my hawkery. Translator in Spanish BTW is traductor.
Doctor. Is that what they're called? What the fuck? Why is this so fucked? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oops. Yeah. Let's see here. Nominative. What is like a noun? Who does it? Who translates? You know what? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Who translated or
Okay, can you look at the submit videos to watch channel? There's a really impressive video there about TF2 which was on an MF whiteboard or SMTH.
I will check those TF2 in a clocket, not clocket, in a spigot, you know. I'll probably put it in doused, conga line of oh god, put it in doused, not Q. You know what, it's falling apart.
You can stop speaking old English now.
Yeah. Why would I not speak old English anymore? Of course, this is a fancy chat, as clearly, you know, this is a very high-class chat, as as Reina of the Risk would dare say. Oh, sweet, Cloud Empire taxes. Of course, this will go great with the, royal ball. Okay, I'm done. I can't keep that up. That is really hard to do. Honestly, that is really, really difficult to do.
Royal Guard.
Royal Guard, yes. All for the royalty, nothing for the poor. How dare? No. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna do one last check on the meme and then we'll go back to drawing. Took way longer than it should have, but
And for your information, I prefer AI-free GIF daddy fetish material made by man. I know the
Anyway,
plot
can you
makes
play
no
Rebels with your mind
sense.
now? Or will it be in like
I like
Scrio or
it.
SMTH?
I know the plot makes no sense. I like it.
okay, cool. Just had to double check it. Sub Ether now, or will it be in like 50 streams or something? Probably will be in like 50 streams or something. I don't know. Maybe never. Like, if I play Rivals of Ether, I'll probably just want to play like a modded version, to be honest. Because Rivals of Ether,
Christopher
like,
Monsoons, she's grading Royal Ball for the truffle dandruff.
yes. Alright, Risky right now, we're just gonna spray you with a hose real quick, you know. We're just gonna, hold on, I'm gonna spritz you real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna bring out the spray bottle. If you don't speak in, you know, if you don't speak in modern
I got a lot of mods on there though. It got
Modern
Obama,
English.
the Roaring Knight from Deltarune, and Ouija.
Yeah, I know, but then I need to download a bunch of mods if that's the case. Spray bottle sound effect. There we go. I'll pull out the spray bottle if they keep trying to say things, or if they keep trying to speak in Old English. So I'm gonna prepare it real quick.
Replying to Cubeaco 008, I got a lot of mods on there though. It got Obama, the Roaring Knight from Deltarune, and Ouija. Uninstall Ralsei from Doom Companion mod for a big fat bench.
Huh? Or I'll say from Doom Companion mod for
I don't play
Big
Doom.
Fat Bench. Big Fat Bench. Interesting. Look, we could talk about your fetishes later. Doom Chain. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Put it there, maybe. Trying to genuinely think here. Yeah, it's like 9:30 right there. Perfect. Okay. And then schedule. And we will see how that one does. Hopefully that one is
Replying
okay.
to Cube Echo 008. I don't play Doom. Do what it takes. Delete the scarf wink.
Mhm. Okay, cool. And now we Charlie Kirk.
Okay, bye. Take care, fellas.
Flame. All right, you have a good night, Kabeko. Appreciate you hopping on by. No! Oh, that was close. That was really close. I almost thought I closed the fucking tab. I would have been so mad. I thought I almost closed the stream down. I would have been like, fuck. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Thank God. Okay. We're gonna just
Also
put
saying
it-
you don't play Doom is like saying I only play Quake for the oats.
I play Quake for the oats. I don't even know what that means. And upload this. I hate how fast this day has gone, honestly. It has gone by way too quickly. Ugh. Hold on. All right. All right. Hashtag Orbeast. Hashtag Beans. Hashtag H clips. Hashtag, let's see, and VTuber. Perfect. I search in hashtag furry VTuber. VTuber. Sorry, just adding a few things. Apologies for anyone that was hoping that be a little better at that, but I wasn't. For your information, I don't like money. Sorry, I'm trying to like think here. Like I for your information. Put B movie, memes, B movie, meme. Oh, not memes. B movie, meme. Where Twitch, yes. Memes. Oops. Nice. I think I got the rest of it. I'm not sure. I think I got it all. Okay. I think I got it all. Comedy, cause it's a meme. And I think that's good. Yep, okay, cool. Perfect. Submit it for tomorrow. Apologize for everybody that's really bored. Okay. I don't know if anybody's even here anymore. This was a lot. This was kind of like a nothing stream, to be honest. It's got a little wild, I guess. Oh, God. Excuse me. Okay. Let's put some, we're just gonna have some music on in the background, honestly. Because I don't feel like watching videos today. One sec. Playlist. And we'll have these. Chill video game music. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Intense. Music. Games. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just put some random ass music in the background. Yeah, I'm not playing this AI ass one. Hi NXT. How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Sorry, I'm kind of very not talkative today. Usually I'm like talking about like what do you call it? I'm usually like talking about a lot of how you say, I'm usually like talking over like videos and shit while I'm drawing. But today, not really, ironically. I don't know why. I'm just kind of weirdly just
Full
like...
HD, bro.
Full HD? Full HD? What do you mean full HD? HD what? I literally have it in 1280p so people... Because, like, I don't really... I don't know. I literally have it in forced 1280p or 720p. So, good luck. I don't know. I like just giving that nostalgic feeling. Not even a nostalgic feeling, but like, one, it's good on my computer, and two, it also like, what do you call it? Two, it
Can you
like...
make my...
Can I make your... What? Can I make your S? No, I'm good. I don't rather not make your... Hold on, sorry, you're right. Hold on, let me make your A. One sec. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. There you go. Perfect. There you go, there's your A.
Can you make my banner?
I make your what? Banner? Why would I do that? Oh, we need something a little bit crazier. Hold on. No, we need something crazy. Hold on.
So PLS.
So please? Please what? What are you asking please for? Please for what? What are you saying please for? There we go, that's a little better. It's a lot better. We'll start with the first one. We'll start a little bit tamer, I guess. Well, not tamer, but I'm like something that's a little bit...
Can you make an edit?
Can I make an edit? An edit of what? Like, are you talking about for a video or something? You're asking me all these questions, dude. I mean, I appreciate it, but, you know. If you're asking me to make free shit for you, probably not, dude. Apologies, but I usually will draw people's OCs for free, but in this case, right now, not really. Because I'm kind of...
Goku Black Rose edit.
I'm making like a shitpost. A Goku Black Rose edit? Why?
Play Roblox.
Like Roblox? No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't know, I'm just not going to do that. I don't know why you're commanding me all these things. This isn't really a gaming stream today, to be honest, dude. I was editing, like, a shitpost earlier, but then, you know, I don't know. What's going on with you outside, I guess, the internet? I'm mainly just talking to people, dude. There's not
Okay, I'm
really...
back.
Hi, Kabeko. Welcome back.
Make the man angry.
Make the man angry? What? You mean Peter Griffin? He's already angry.
What game should I play? Color.
What game should I play? I don't know. I don't know. What games you got?
You just gave an apology for free. If you just waited them to pay for apology, your breath could have been optimized.
You just gave them an apology for free if you just waited.
Mouth bro.
And you know, you're totally right. You're totally right, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm still drawing the freaking character, dude. Chill. Patience, patience, child, patience. God dang.
I got a Anton Blast, Rivals of Ether, Ultra Kill, Isaac, and many other games that aren't installed.
What do you call it? Let's see. Anton Blast. Anton Blast. That sounds. Have you completed Anton Blast, or are you just kind of like Have you completed Anton Blast, or are you still like going through it? As that might be an interesting one. Yeah, I will say NXT. This is definitely probably one of like the
You play Mecha Chameleon?
This
yes,
is about.
I did beat Satan there. I didn't get 100% Competition though.
Wait, Mecha Chameleon. Interesting. I did beat 100% on Beat Satan there. I didn't get 100% completion. You should aim for 100%. That'll be fun. If you're up for it, of course. Let's see. Play Mecha Chameleon? I have no idea what Mecha Chameleon is. Usually what I typically do is a lot of times what I'll do is I'll talk about certain topics because people will send me like a bunch of videos and stuff, and I'll typically like react to them while I'm talking, but like just today I don't feel like that, so I don't know why. You know what? We got 30 minutes. Fuck it. We could do that. We can move to the video playlist. Usually people just talk about usually we just talk about a bunch of random things. The only problem is I think what had been first submitted was a lot of rap videos. Oh no, I wasn't. Hold on. Kinda like... Why is this still in the playlist?
Thank you for validating my perception, Color. Our pro-social success does not need to stop here, unless something slips by this ellipsis.
What?
Alright, Emma send a screenshot of the thing. Hold on.
Oh god. Hold on. Let me pull out the spray bottle. Hold on. One sec. Freaking they're still talking in poems. Hi, Faith Lowen. You might want to step back for a sec. Hold on. I'm about to pull out the freaking spray bottle because someone is speaking in freaking someone is speaking in freaking old English or like old poem English. We gotta spray him with a spray bottle. Here. Fucking bad.
Okay.
Bad. Yeah, bad risky. No old English here. Get out of here. Hold on.
I also
wait.
draw animes.
Let me see. Hold on. Bad. Hold on. Wait. Let me see if I can hold on. Hold on. Maybe I can there we go. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Let me just fix my bottle a little bit. There we go. Bad. Risky. Bad. No old English. Get out of here. Stop talking in poems. Now go sit in the corner.
What is happening?
Freaking... Oh, sorry.
Okay, I sent the screenshot in there.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Risky Reno was talking in poems. We gotta sometimes I gotta put them in their place sometimes, you know how it goes. Anyway.
Would you like a pen?
There's a lot of people that aren't normally here or that are new today. Usually I'm not used to. I also draw anime. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. If you got any art, I mean, you could always post it in our Discord.
ASMR is good and fad.
It's good and fad. It's not really ASMR. Damn. I don't know how to get him out of it. Fad. Anyway. Look at this cute little rat. I guess it's just Kabeko, I guess, that can lead the charge today. So I'm like, to be fair, it's not like everybody's really here, or everybody's submissions really, like, everybody really submitted anything here. I don't know. I've never seen too many. I mean, I've seen a lot of hairless rats. I will say, I guess that does make sense. I just never really thought about getting a hairless one, just because, I don't know, they just look really cute with the fur. Especially like the fancy rats. Oh, they look so adorable with the fur. But I wonder if maybe like hair, sometimes people that have like what do you call it? People that have like what do you call it? People that have like allergic reactions to like fur and shit, they probably could at least get a hairless rat. And hairless rats don't last that long. Okay, here's also the crazy thing. There's so many videos I'm seeing with people that have rats like by themselves. So I'm wondering exactly if you're somebody that is home a lot more often, you can still get a rat. And I'm thinking about that, right? I'm still thinking about like, I mean, I'm not gonna get one right now, but like in the future, if I ever do, what do I call it? If I ever do, I'm going to definitely like, I used to have a rat before, so, but I want to have another one. So I just always thought it was weird because like I always had a rat that was by themselves, but I know that like I don't know exactly. I didn't realize that there was actually a problem if you didn't get them in pairs of 2s or 3s, because apparently like they're supposed to be. But I don't know. If I'm like home all the time, I'm not home all the time. Let me tell you that. I have like friggin' job outside of here, so I'm not gonna get a rat right now. But if I do in the future, if I'm healthy enough, let me say that.
I gotta make a keychain so I won't talk very much.
Gonna make a keychain so I won't talk very much. Well, that's beautiful. If you want to share the keychain in the art chat, I would be downright like, in the art chat in the Discord, I would be downright ready to, to look at it. So if you want to. I do like looking at people's art, so.
Would you like a pancake? Excuse me? Can you use a spoon for pancake?
That's a really small pancake. Also, this one had 2. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe, okay. Man, God, man. It's just like the irony is I don't want to get 2 rats, because if I get 2 rats, then it's like really, what do I call it? Yeah, I don't want to get 2
Did the previous
rats.
ratings list come to 2 words? Pancake.
Pancake, yes. It's a little mini pancake. The little things you can get in like what do I call it? You can make little teeny tiny pancakes. And rats kind of eat a lot of pretty much anything. So, I don't know what they can't have. Hold on. I don't think rats can have grapes. Hold on. Foods rats can't eat. Let's see here. You also got to give them like a lot of like pellet meals and mixes and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Chocolate, obviously. Citrus fruit, sweet potato, raw cabbage, and raw Brussels sprouts. Oh, and peanuts. Peanuts, rhubarb, blue cheese. Oh, they can't have cheese. Ooh, that's a good thing. I guess they can have regular cheese, but not blue cheese. Interesting. Caffeine, yeah, obviously. Bananas. Green bananas. Okay, so it's green bananas, not regular bananas. I always thought it was bananas, but it's green bananas specifically that they can't have. Uncooked beans, yeah, obviously they'll choke. Avocado skin and pits, yeah, of course. And carbonated beverages. Yeah, no shit. Who's feeding their rat carbonated beverages? Jesus Christ. Okay, citrus fruits, yeah, obviously. Raw sweet potatoes. I never knew that. Cabbage does that's also one that probably people can make a mistake on. That's fair. Brussels sprouts, they like lettuce though. Hold on. Let's see, because there's a lot of foods that you can give rats as a treat. Yeah, you can give them like freaking pancakes and shit, but it is strange, isn't it? Hold on. Let's see. Yep, rat pellets. Fruits,
gonna head out here.
obviously, veggies. All right, you have a good night, Super Chefs. Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. I got about 20 minutes of stream left, so let's see. Pips removed. Oh yeah, don't get rid of the freaking get rid of the pits on the top. You gotta put them in slices. You gotta give them slices anyway.
Question. Should I put the orange cat charm or the brown and white one?
Let's see. Question, should I put the... You're the second person that's made like a charm bracelet. Orange cat or the brown or white one? Let's do... I actually don't know. Let's do brown and white. That sounds cute together. Let's see. Vegetables, eggs, cooked eggs, obviously. Grains, seeds. Let's
Rats can be inside a coconut without consequence.
They can be inside a coconut without consequence? Really? Hold
All
on.
right.
Hold on. Let's be inside cocoa nuts. You have to be super careful because they here's the problem. It's literally anything that affects their brain is like a really big problem. You don't want to give them tumors too early. Because they get tumors like really fast. Like when they die, they don't just like die regularly. They die with like they start growing a tumor in their head and then they die. And it's so sad. It's so sad to see your fucking rat suffer, man. And that's the thing is like don't how do I say this? Don't let your rat suffer. Don't do it. It is very sad. Like don't let your rat suffer. If they are like having trouble, like genuinely do take them to a vet because they at least can be like they can at least be like euthanized. They only last about a couple years. Don't try to push it too much because they like it is because they how do I say it? It's so sad when it does happen, but like, they do genuinely like they have a lot of problems. So what do you call it? Not problems, but like, they like once they start having problems, that's just kind of when it's over, They're not like dogs where you can kind of like keep giving them like medicine and shit and keep them going for a while. And even then, some people keep dogs around too long. But with rats, it's not like that. They get something in their brain and they're dead. So don't make them suffer. It's very, very sad when that happens. Don't try to keep them going for a long time because they can be around for like the reason why people recommend 1 to 2 years is because like what do you call it? Is because like people tend to try to keep their rats around for like 4 or 5, and that's just not okay. It's very bad because then they like just suffer a lot. Like they start having like brain problems. They just they can't really do much of anything. They can't move very much. They get like stuff in their legs and their body, and their organs start getting bad, and they just start becoming this giant pus, and it's so it really I'm getting just bummed out from saying this shit, but don't do it. Don't do it. I used to know someone like that like would have their rat they would have their rat like they would keep it around for so long, and it's like and the thing was
when a
like,
rat pokes head from your sleeve, aim towards enemy.
Rat pokes head towards your sleeve. Aim towards enemy. Yeah. Well, no, don't do that because they will explore. If it is a female rat, they will explore. They really like climbing shit. So if you give them a place to jump, they will jump. Don't do that. They like taking risks a lot. So fair warning. Don't do that. They really like climbing shit, and if they see that there's like some like another place that they can go onto, they will go onto it. So don't put it near a person that's like really scared of rats and shit, because because they will attempt to like climb on that person. So you may not think this, but rats are very friendly towards humans. So they're extreme fancy rats are extremely friendly towards human beings. So you got to be really careful because they will genuinely what do you call it? They will genuinely try to climb on the other person if you're I don't know. They like being on your shoulder too. It's fun, but they will try to climb down if they want to climb down. Help them, Also, be careful of their feet. They have claws, so you gotta you gotta be careful of their claws. So. Yeah, be careful of their claws and shit, because their claws will hurt you if you're not careful. Sometimes it is good to wear gloves, just make sure that the gloves are semi-clean, because, you know, like, what do you call it? Yeah, make sure that's semi-clean, because again, they can get diseases like super fast. Like I said, just try to make sure your rat doesn't get sick, because if they get sick, you're just fucked. You're so fucked. It's like, it's so bad. They don't tend to get diseases. Like I said, it's the only thing that they really get is, like, again, the brain tumor after they, like, once they get near their end of their life. But it's only like I said, it's like very, very much near like the very end of their life. But that's pretty much it. So, you know. Also, don't touch your mouth when you're near like rat, or don't touch your mouth after you've like, you know, held your rat and stuff. They're all obviously super clean when you wash them all the time, but don't put your hands near your mouth, because like they can carry a lot of things. Like they're resistant to a lot of shit. Like especially a lot of like microbiomes. They're super resistant to that kind of stuff. So they're very, very resistant to that kind of thing. So you just got to be really careful. So they are. This is the reason why I say when your rat gets sick, it's like really bad, because like, you know, because genuinely rats just don't get sick from a lot of things. So, you know.
Why is my cat suddenly interested in the Steam?
And the Steam? What Steam? Steam of what? Oh, the stream?
Girl, can you
Probably because of the rats on screen. Unfortunately, cats really like, you know, really like hurting rats. The only one that I know that didn't was my sister's cat, because they because the cat acted like a freaking dog. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't I don't know. People that also say that like, oh, you don't allow pets near like rats because they'll hurt them, but I'm like, depends on the animal, I guess. You know, it depends on how soft your animal is, you know? Because, I don't know, there's been times where my rat was, like, around other animals and they were completely fine. Don't put them near snakes. Snakes and rats are natural, like, you know, snakes are natural predators of rats. So, you know, like, you don't want to put them near that. How do I say it? Trying to think this. Also, I think that from what I understand, like if you put a snake in, like even if it's like the small corn snake, even if you put them together, I think the rat will get the snake sick too, even if the snake isn't super aggressive. So you got to be careful of that as well. It's weird. Like you just gotta like not, I guess just don't mix animals together, I guess, depending on like what type of animal you get. Like I said, like if you want like a caged animal, start with a rat. Fancy rats are very nice. They're very nice to have around. Very fun. They're very friendly. They're very cute. They're very, you know, they can take a bit of maintenance, but I don't know. They're not too hard to take care of. You know, they're a lot easier than a dog. Let me say that. If you're gonna get a pet, start with a rat, because a dog, ironically, is a lot more than like a rat. Because like with a rat, you don't have to take them to the vet as much. With the dog, you have to take them to like a vet, because if they don't, they'll just like start marking and shit, and they'll like, and you know, this sounds really gross, but yes, freaking, I'm gonna say a lot of information that you guys probably don't want to hear, but you know, it is just a way of life if you're gonna get it like a freaking dog. Veterinarians have to put like put their fucking finger in dogs' assholes so they can mark. I finished my bracelet. Ooh, okay. Post it on the Discord. Oh, you don't have Discord. Hold on. Wait, sorry. Discord's not in my thing. Hold on. One sec. Let me put it in the chat real quick. Sorry, I'm not really drawing that much. I apologize. I really need to kind of focus more. Hold on a sec. Let me see here. Actually, I could probably just put it in the Discord. Or not Discord, the YouTube chat. Let's see. Link to server. Put an invite link. Put it in.
Sorry, Noah the Arky guy. Kohler says they howled mix.
Let's see. Sorry, Noah the Arky. Oh, God. Yeah, well, you know, it's true. Look, man. Yeah, I mean, Noah's Ark doesn't... I mean, you have to realize he still separated them. Just not very well. He still separated them in their own cages and shit. Not cages, but I guess, like, wood things. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying don't mix like certain animals together because they will attack rats. Not on purpose. It's just, like I said, with dogs and stuff, they're just obviously super friendly. But, I know that I know a lot of dogs like
Link.
sorry, I was talking about freaking there we go, there's the Discord. I know I was talking about sorry, let me reverse it back a little bit. Yeah, with dogs, they have to freaking veterinarians have to put two like fingers in their or have to put on a glove and like put fingers in the dog's asshole to like relieve their anus for something. I can't remember exactly what it was. Hold on. Like they have to put it on their anal glands. Hold on. Why do veterinarians hold on have to put their fingers in dogs' anus?
But yeah, your rat is going to eat your corn snake, not like corn or spaghetti, but like a pausing mantis.
A rat is going to eat your corn snake, not like corn or spaghetti, but like a pausing mantis. Well, I don't think rats attack corn snakes. It's just the rat will make them sick. Do rats attack snakes? Hold on. Do rats attack snakes? Let's see. I have to put pet rats because I have to see. They attack snakes? Let's see. No, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. So if they get cornered, that's a problem. Let's see. I'm trying to look at like recommendations. Let's see. Pet rats can seriously injure or even kill a pet snake during. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, they can actually attack each other. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so yeah, don't put a fancy rat near a snake because I guess they actually feel threatened. Weird. I didn't know that. I thought snakes would attack rats, not the other way around. I guess depending on the snake, sure, but wow, yeah, you don't put don't put like a snake near a rat because I guess a rat will feel threatened. That's so weird. Let's see. Wow. Let's see. Freaking killer, yeah. Wow, okay. This is interesting. Hold on. Rats. It's wild. Hold on. I'm trying to see if it's males or females that do that. Let's see. Wow, I never realized that. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. That's actually brilliant for I'm sorry, I'm just kind of let's see. Temporarily as the presence of rats can trigger. Okay, hold on. So let's do pet corn snakes. Obviously, yeah, I know that a lot of snakes can eat rats, but I'm trying to think like a corn snake or something, even something that's not a natural predator. Oh my god, yeah. And it'll stress the hell out of the corn snake. Wow. Damn. So it will stress a corn snake out, and then the rat will feel threatened. That's so weird. That's so crazy. So it's so the rat naturally just wants to attack the snake, and then the snake gets feels stress near a rat because it moves like that. Oh my god, that's crazy. So their movement patterns, I guess, fuck with each other. That's so insane. That's really crazy. So it's yeah, because I guess it makes sense because a snake moves all weird and it will probably like go tall and shit, and then the rat like moving like moving all over the place freaks out the snake. That's so bizarre. I didn't think about that. I guess it makes sense why people are a little bit like slower with snakes than they are with rats. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, they really are solar opposites. That's nuts. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like finding that really crazy. I didn't even know. How did you know that? How did you know that, Reina? That's wild. That's so cool though. I'm not cool, but like it's so interesting. Yeah, you just have to keep them in you have to just make sure that they're in separate places. That's crazy. Wow, okay. Interesting. I just never thought I did not realize that, yeah, you can't have both near each other. Like, I guess, yeah, because what, snakes will try to eat each other, obviously, but then you have, freaking, but you can't put a rat and a snake together, otherwise they'll, even, you can't, put them near each other, because they'll just attack each other. That's terrifying. That's really bad. Wow, that sucks. I mean, that doesn't suck, but that's kind of wild. I don't know. Wow. Very interesting. The creatures that you put in cages tend to be the creatures that can be complicated in that kind of way, huh? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, obviously, other like I said, like dogs and cats are very much way different because it's like, but they have like a lot of other things you have to worry about. I just didn't even realize. I'm like, yeah, even like the little guys you put in cages, like still kind of just, you know, they still can have those kinds of problems. I don't know. I don't know why. That's such an interesting thing. I'm sorry that I'm like boring a lot of people because of this shit, but I don't know. We just went into a like giant, rabbit hole or rat hole if you want to call it Ching. Anyway, I don't know.
I didn't know that beyond my intuition that rats eat meat and a small snake is a noodle without any ankle crunch.
Rats eat meat. Rats don't eat meat. They eat veggies. They eat veggies and like a rat mix. Hold on. Yeah, rats don't eat meat. Hold on. Yeah, they don't typically eat meat unless they're wild. Wild rats do, but fancy rats don't. Like pet fancy rats don't. Let's see. Yeah, pellets, fresh fruits, vegetables. Yeah, no meat. No meat. They can't have meat. Doesn't seem like it. Let me see. Um. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm wrong. Apparently, they can eat like very small amounts of chicken or steak. Really? Oh my god. I guess they can. Weird. Oh, apparently that's also what makes wild rats like very aggressive because they'll eat meat. That explains a lot. Yeah, rats will just get really aggressive if they eat too much. So, but it is interesting how you can give them a little bit of protein. Wow.
Did you also sincerely search whether rats can be inside coconuts? Philosophically, yes, they can color. In the tree's actuality, the hard and fibrous husk is just waiting for the right moment to legalize the wheel.
I did, yes. I did search that up too. I was kind of more looking like, if that's like a thing that actually makes them like a little happier. Let's
But
see.
the rat is already hamster balling.
Ratter's already hamster balling, badum-ching. Well, yeah, I mean, the reason why I looked it up is because I was trying to see if it makes them like happier or something, I didn't know shit, I like you have to recognize I like being a good rat owner. I like making my rat very happy, okay? Let's see. Oh wow. Speaking of, uh apparently it also helps their skin and their coat, makes it all nice and shiny. Weird. Apparently, yeah, coconuts also can make them a little bit shinier, cleaner, which is nice. That's interesting. Small amounts, but again, you know. Yeah, I changed for strain. Weird. Oh, they can get like a really... Ooh, okay. Apparently you also have to be careful because they really like coconut. Really? Oh my god. I'm finding out a lot of things about rats today, aren't I? Oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, be careful, I guess, because I guess they'll, like...
I assumed your nut rat search was sincere, but being a logical being, I also knew you could know. I think that and be double tricking me.
Assumed your nut rat search was sincere, but being local bean, I knew you could know, I think that, and be double tricking me. Nah, not really. Not this time. I like rats a lot, so... You know, I know that sounds crazy, but again, call me weird, but I would, you know, I'm a very like what do you call it? I will never get old, but I will never get old,
Also,
then I'll
let me
die
say,
before I
I
get
turned my
old.
Raspberry Pi
But
5 into a personal Google Drive using Casa OS yesterday or SMTH.
congratulations, Kabeko. Glad to hear it. Yeah, now all the new people left. I was gonna say, yeah, no, genuinely, like freaking, yeah. I love me some rats, you know. What do you call it? Yeah, I know I will never get old because I'll die before I get old, but how you say it? If I ever get to that point, which is probably never, but if I ever get to that point, I will full blown say that how you say it? I will full blown say that being how you say it? If I get old, I want to own a pet rat. I would want to own a pet rat because I really like rats. Like really, really like them. That's also the problem. That also means that if we still have to deal with the 2050 water crisis because apparently in 2050 all the water will be gone if we don't actually, you know, try to figure out something. Anyway, good luck with that.
You spin for pancake. Good girl.
Oh, that one actually ran away. Usually they don't run away. Yeah, sometimes they
Spin
will.
for
Hold on, let's
pancakes.
see. Let me see.
Good girl. Can you spin for pancake? Good girl.
Oh my god. I didn't even realize she trained them to do that. Oh damn, okay. Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, I guess you can teach your rat tricks. I taught my rat to do like the paw thing that I taught my rat to do like the paw thing with it was probably because they wanted the food, but I don't know. If that was a genuine trick, then goddamn. Yes, sorry. I did forget to mention that. You can teach your rat tricks and they'll learn really fast. They're super fucking smart. So they'll learn shit really, really quickly. Even stuff that you don't want them to learn, but they'll learn shit really, really fast. So it's like if you do want to genuinely train an animal and you don't really know like how to do it, like train a rat. A rat is really fucking smart. I taught mine how to do the paw thing, you know, like how you teach like a dog like how to put like the paw in your hand. Like that. Like, you know, I taught mine to like put the paw thing. I taught her to stand up, you know, on like the two hands thing with the rats where they'll have like, you know, they'll put their two like forearms up. They'll go up a lot, like try to stand up onto a lot, but you know, just to look around, try to get a navigation of where they're at. What do I call it? Yeah, I mean, I taught her a few things. Yeah, rats are fucking so smart. They learn so quick. You know, it's just unfortunate that they die so quick, but you know, they learn so fast. They're so fucking smart. And like
Okay, not. I can't do the time trial for Boiler City. Skill issue.
fair enough. I don't know what Boiler City is, so yeah, you can teach a rat to how you say it. I don't know what Boiler City is, but I'm sorry that happened. I hope that game is, what do you call it, not too frustrating. What was I saying? Yeah, no, genuinely, dude. It just like I don't know. Also, this one's pretty. Well, not super pretty. I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, that one must have a spot as well. Because usually a lot of times they'll just eat it there if they're near their spot. So that one probably... Also, she has them out and about, which means that that rat, like, found, like, a specific spot outside, which is interesting. Usually they don't typically find that kind of... find, like, a spot like that. I guess they will eventually, but interesting. These rats must be out a lot.
where's Petunia?
Oh no! Oh, she has a blind. God damn it, you motherfucker! Oh, she had a little blind rat. I'm refunding you. Fuck you. You're not ruining my. You're not ruining my happiness this time. I'm refunding you. I'm refunding you. You're not ruining my happiness this time. Screw that. Where is it?
Damn.
There we go. You're refunded.
Wait, happiness? Cyanide and happiness reference.
Cyanide and happiness, Badum-ching. I'm surprised you even know what that is. Why are there 3 people paying for this for my channel? What is going? Why is there 3 subs? Hold on a second. Why is there 3 subs? Hold on. Who the fuck is paying for me? Who is paying for this? Hold on, I am going to freaking look this shit up. This is crazy. Who is paying for this? Why is there 3? Hold on. Okay, 1, and then, okay, hold on. Is it gifted subs, or, let's see, 1 paid total sub, 1 total plus point, and 1 tier sub. 1 tier 1 sub. What does that mean? The hell? Plus point? Plus points.
I think cyanide and happiness is old, isn't it?
Yes, it's been around since like 2006, I want to say. It's been around since I was a kid, dude. Let me see. Hold on. Since I was a teen. Like, I remember that used to be... So, Cyanide and Happiness used to be around, like... That used to be, like, what do I call it? That was the thing that we used to share around, like school all the time. Like, junior high would be so funny because you'd be, getting away with it. Because they would say, like, curse words and
I
be
got
like,
an LMAO.
hee hee hee. God damn it.
Okay, ad over. I finally put my bracelet in the Discord that took way too long.
Let's see. Yeah, the very first one they got popular with was the no-brainer one. The no-brainer and the man who had a comfortable ass. Yeah. Their literal most popular one that got them viral in the first place was the ass one. Was the one where the guy's like, I have the most comfortable ass in the world. And it's not as funny nowadays, but back then that was like hilarious. That would make people laugh their ass off so much, dude. Literally. Literally their ass. That would make people laugh so hard. Nowadays, you know, jokes are a little bit better executed, but, you know, I mean, you know, if you're not talking about Zoomer humor, but yeah. Also, gore. Gore was a huge thing back then for some odd reason. Like characters dying was like so funny to people. I don't know why. It was so funny to us in junior high. It's like, haha, character dies? That's hilarious. That's really funny. And, you know, that may not seem like much, but, you know, I don't know. Nowadays, yeah, that probably kind of seems like, whatever. It seems kind of like cheap, you know.
Also, that one theory in episode of Cyanide and Happiness is just, like, damn, what kind of mother puts her son in a cage? LMFAO.
Are you talking about the person that... Are you talking about that video where the guy was like, oh, I am a pyrofox? Yeah, and then he was like... And then she tried to kill him. She tried to kill him. Just hilarious. Yes. Yeah. Ma'am, this is your son. I don't know. I think that is hilarious. I'm a pyrofox? Yeah, that... I mean, let's be honest. I probably would do the same thing. Badum-ching. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I don't know. I have a feeling
Arlo,
that
TF2.
I have a feeling that was them making fun of, like, I don't know. A lot of people say that that was them trying to make fun of furries. I think that was more them trying to make fun of My Little Pony people, like the My Little Pony fandom, like bronies. But I don't know. Maybe it was making fun of Fox, or maybe it was making fun of furries, and they just were very unknowledgeable about it. But I don't know. It seemed like it was more making fun of My Little Pony fans, despite it obviously being like a fucking dude in a fox costume. I don't know.
I bet it was making fun of their Ians.
Therians? Not really, because I don't think people at that time knew what Therians were. And if they did, it was very, like, it was just, I don't know. I don't think somebody as large as they were by that time would have known what that was. The only reason why large creators know what those things, like,
Okay,
what
bye, take care.
the only okay, you have a good night, Kapeko, I guess. The reason why like large creators know what like certain things are is because it already becomes popular, and then they just kind of mirror it because they're a lot bigger than most people. So that's kind of how small creators tend to get popular, is because they talk about something that's not been talked about, and then larger creators just take their ideas and then go like, oh yeah, this is an interesting thing. And then, obviously, then, sometimes they'll give credit depending on who it is. Sometimes they'll give credit and be like, yeah, this was a weird, interesting thing. But obviously, go watch this person because they're the ones that originally made like something similar. So, and usually that person does it a lot better than the original creator, but sometimes people won't. So a lot of times people won't go check out a different creator, And that's the problem. YouTube encourages stealing. That's not good. I mean, I don't know. No idea is an original idea.
Dollar, what are your pronouns? I don't want to misgender you.
What's my pronouns? You could call me anything. I don't really care. I think it would be just more funny that I'm just called by someone else, or called by a random gender. whatever's funniest. Whatever's more funny. Sorry. Funniest, that's not grammar.
Okay, Walmart bag.
Walmart bag? Thank you. I am now officially Walmart bag. No, can I not be a Walmart bag? Can I be like Winco bag? Or like a Safeway bag or something? I'd rather not be like associated with the people that are like creating missiles to blow up like children. Rather not be a part of them. Or like Amazon probably does the same. What company is not evil? I mean, I don't think Safeway's evil. Is Safeway evil? Oh god, hold on.
Okay, Safeway bag. Hello, Safeway bag.
Or Kroger, maybe. Either way, I guess. Kroger kind of sucks, but me. On his Safeway. Make
Color slasher tugboat ass elf.
Color slasher tugboat self. Yeah. I don't really care. You can call me he, she, they, them, whatever. I don't mind. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do they make military weapons? Let's find out. No, they don't. Wow. Shocker. Crazy. Five household brands you didn't know made military hardware. All right, let's see. Bali makes military weapons. Texas Instruments.
I use Spivak pronoun for most people because it is faster and indicates the truth. I don't want to deal with their sex.
People that make the TI-85 calculators. iRobot makes sense. They make like the fucking explosive drones. That makes complete sense. I use Spivak pronoun for most people because it's faster and indicates the truth. I don't want to deal with their sex. I don't really care either way. Sorry. Not that kind of way, but I don't know what Spivak is. General Electric, yeah, we already knew that. Honeywell, yeah, duh. Obviously. Oh yeah, there's the 5 brands, I guess. Wow, this is like multiple articles in one. This is weird. Honeywell, General Electric, iRobot, Texas Instruments, and Bali. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Kind of surprised. Those are the top 5, I guess. Weird. Why am I looking at, like, weapons that these companies make? Oh, it's because I was trying to figure out if Safeway made evil weapons. I'll be a Safeway bag. Yeah, anyway. I'll be a Safeway bag, or like a Goodwill bag, I guess, because Goodwill also is, I mean, they're greedy, but they're not necessarily, like, they're not necessarily fucking evil, at least I don't think. A lot of fucking companies that make, like, fucking crazy-ass military shit, and I'm, like, not a fan of it. Goodwill does not know.
Spivak is EES, which fastness comes from the letter reduction and is always correct pronoun because it means person.
Oh, no, okay. Wait a second, hold on. They have, so, Ryder Apparel, which is a part of the Goodwill brand, apparently makes, like, the freaking, like, vest and shit, I guess? Wow, interesting. They use that apparel, I guess, for military, like, stuff, but not for, like, weapons and shit, but I guess for defense? Weird. Weird.
Also, just saying the letter E mid-sentence in seriousness is epic and epic.
E. I can't do EA Sports anymore, I'm sorry. EA Sports. It's in the game. I can't do it anymore. EA. Sorry. EA Sports. It's in the game. Anyway, I can't do that anymore. Now I'm just gonna keep saying EA Sports now. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, I'm back. Had to eat bread with eggs and liquid soup seasoning mixed in. It was good TBH.
Sounds delicious.
I'm going to count my pop tabs.
Let me count my pop tabs? I would not know. I do not know what your pop tabs are. Anyway.
I'm back. Probably stream's gonna
Oh,
end.
damn.
See, you hear insults. Will you LDDD like speaking Spivak? I didn't prompt you to say EA you wanted
Damn,
to.
you were right.
Anyway, I gotta say, furries
You're
are on
right.
the Wikipedia page for human-animal hybrids.
You're right.
Therefore, human-animal hybrids are furries.
Okay, I was gonna address the elephant in the room, but okay. You were totally right, I guess.